Welcome back to my best games of 2022. In this video, I'll be doling out the award for Best Box Art. If you missed the introductory video, where I go over the list of all games eligible for these awards, you may wish to go back to that, but if you're here now, let's get moving into the first award. Starting with the first honorable mention, I have the box art for Dragon Quest Treasures. The game came out at the tail end of the year, so I haven't heard much discussion around it. If you'd like to hear more about the game, you can catch a full review on the channel, or the first 2 hours of the game in a stream archive. For now, just know that this game is a spin-off to Dragon Quest XI. It follows the party member Eric in his childhood treasure hunting days. At first, I wasn't sure if I liked the box art, as from a distance it can be hard to make out everything going on. But the more I took a closer look at it, I started to notice details that made me appreciate it a lot more. The top of the box art shows us the playable character's expressions upon finding a treasure from a front-facing view, while the bottom actually shows the same scene from a side-facing view. You can actually see how everything lines up for the two to be showing the same scene. In the side view, we see a Draki to the right of Mia, and if you look closely in the darkness in the upper right facing her, you can see that same Draki. Plus, you have to admit that the cartoon styling for the side view is adorable as all get out, even if it turns out that we're walking on corpses. One additional point of praise I'd like to give is the logo of the game. Naturally, the Dragon Quest trademark font with the T shaped like a sword is present, but it's the newly added treasures that catches my eye. The S has been modeled after a compass, which fits with how you find the treasure in each game, and the R's have been given additional needle points facing each other. It's a nice way to draw the eye directly to the center of the box while fitting the game's motifs. My other honorable mention goes to Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Let's start with the logo this time. The shadows from the 3D Mario plus Rabbids logo are extended into swirling tentacles with a gradient of blue, which gives the title a nice cohesion. In the background, we get a gradient from a starry sky through which the game will travel to different planets, to the surface of one such planet. As we follow the sky down, we get a view of our cast of playable characters in dynamic poses with their weapons. I have to give special attention to the way each character's eyes are facing. While Mario looks ahead towards where he's shooting, Edge and Rabbid Peach have their eyes on Mario through their peripheral vision. It emphasizes the camaraderie. Around our characters, you can make out a few of the titular sparks. Towards the bottom, near Luigi, we see a fire-elemented spark showing its personality by excitedly riding a meteor. Near Rabbid Rosalina, we see an ice-elemented spark flying forward, leaving a ghostly trail in its jet stream. That's it for honorable mentions, so it's time to announce my favorite box art of 2022. The award goes to Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. I'm a huge fan of the color scheme used for the background. It, of course, being reminiscent of Byleth's default hair color and Shez's awakened hair color. The centerpiece is the clashing of swords of Byleth and Shez, as the two charge at each other in the same direction from which the lighting is cast. Below them, we see our returning house leaders from 3 houses, each facing a different direction, representing how their stories once again branch off from each other. This time around, Claude is not defying gravity, but we do get to see each of these characters in some stunning new armor. Behind our protagonist, we see the visages of mysterious figures who reside within and grant extraordinary powers. Unlike the humans they bonded with, they stare towards each other in a more stoic manner, as though their encounter is simply a fate they've accepted. Overall, there's enough detail in each character that you can appreciate the art up close, but the characters are also large enough and framed well enough to be enjoyed from afar. That concludes the best box art of 2022. Perhaps I'll see you in the next video for the next award.